What's up, Zox fam? We're back with some more Etheria Restart. Now, we're going to be getting into the Zox off meta series, and this is, of course, us diving into PvP seriously on the channel. And what's really funny about this series is that this all sparked, which I'll make sure I'll have that video towards the end, so make sure you guys watch all the way through so you don't miss that. This all sparked from me just simply trying out something. So with that, we're going to be diving into this video. Nymphonael, Obero, can we make them work? Hopefully you guys enjoy, but let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Now, we're going to actually test out a couple of different setups here just to kind of see if we can get this to work. Because I'm like, dude, if I can get this to work, this could be dangerous, right? And it might be kind of sleeper because some people I don't feel like really expect it. And it's mainly because of the fact that, like, for a lot of different characters that you see, you're never really going to see a Obero, right? Like, you really won't see that. So it looks like they're going with the Suki setup here. All right, we know where this is going. And they're going Messiah. Now, what I want to actually do, and this is just going to this is kind of like a mental game here for me. I like to usually take one of the Dispel options. So I'm going to actually go and grab Sania, right? And my second pick. And then I'm actually going to drop Nymphonael, right? Now, the reason why I'm doing that specifically, because, I mean, I could always take Ling Lo. They might have, obviously, the Ling Lo built. I'm not really concerned with, like, CC or, like, turn meter or anything like that. I'm not trying to work with that. I'm just trying to make sure that, like, I have all forms of sustain so they just can't do anything, right? Now, granted, is every case and scenario going to be like that? No, but they're going to allow me to do it. So there's kind of that. So if they do end up deciding to pick Ling Lo, whatever it is that they want to do, yeah, that's going to be GG there. So we're going to actually go Yelly here. Okay, we're gonna go Yelly here, and then for my last pick, oh, you know what? I didn't actually need Yelly, but it is what it is. We'll freestyle it. We'll go Obero. So they're probably gonna get rid of, yeah, I would think so. Yeah, you're gonna get rid of my my Lily here. Now, like I said, I just want to see what this attack up buff does, and then they kind of went for the Ling Lo. That's what I figured they were gonna do last, because if I do get rid of obviously the Suki, which for me I'm gonna just do. They're still gonna have that extra like death protection thing, but what I'm gonna try to do, because I have my Lily on a White Fang, that should be like an extra hit that can also help with killing. But I don't think I'm gonna need that, right? Especially getting rid of the Messiah. I'm almost certain I can nuke these two units here. And one thing, like I said, what I'm gonna do here, I'm actually gonna start out with skill 3 so I can try to get some cooldowns. If I can get all of them, then it's GG. Oh! Why'd he leave? Yo! Yo, what the heck? Dude, come back! Come back! Dude, what the heck was that? Dude, didn't even give me a chance. I was trying, all right? Here we go. We got another setup here. Dude, that was hilarious. All right, so what I want to kind of do here, we're gonna go. Oh man, that was so funny. All right, we're gonna actually open up with the Sania here, just cause. Yeah, let you have the Lily pick. All right, so what I want to do here, I actually want to let's go Lilium, right? Because I feel like they're bruising for cruising on. All right, and then Nymphonael. Dude, they didn't even let me do anything. That's so crazy. Yeah, so that right there, CC counter. Yeah, they're going CC. I kind of figured that was going to be the case. And then right here, what we're going to do... I thought I geared my Ling Lo, but I guess not. I guess I didn't put the gear on her. That sucks. Let me see. I'm going to try to give myself a rotation option, because they're usually going to be fairly squishy. And then we're going to go for the Obero. So we'll see what this is looking like. They went Messiah. Now, I'm going to bank on the fact that, obviously, their Kazuyo or their Obel or even their Kloss is going to be really fast. So we're going to get rid of the Lily here. And I'm just interested in who they're going to get rid of. Because, I mean, Lilium would be the best bet for them. Yeah, Lilium or Sania. I mean, really. Wow, they got rid of my attack up buffer. Damn, it's like they knew what I was trying to do because I was gonna try to go for that. So let's see who's faster here. I'm assuming they are. Yeah, the Colossus is faster. Obviously, skill 2 would be the play here, but they went skill 3. That wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't the smart move necessarily. Oh, okay, they were able to cut me there though. Oh, you know what? They'll speed down, so that does help. That does help. But unfortunately, you can't CC. Yeah, see? That's the issue you run into. You can't CC Lilium. Lilium is a problem. So, yeah, goodbye to your Messiah. Like, goodbye. Yeah, he is out of here. Right? So, like, that's that. Like, right? Already. And then you're going to wake up my my Obero? Oh, you're not? Are you not going to go skill 2? That's cool. All right, you got one more CC. I mean, they could also work me down from dots, but they can't get rid of the Lilium, which is kind of the problem here for them. And then this next turn, I'm gonna stun. So, yeah, it was worth the try. Like, dude, Lilium all on her own is just so dumb. Like, this is so dumb. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna work on the. I don't think it really matters here. We'll go stun her. And then my next rotating turns, like he has a skill 2. So he's kind of forced into that. Yeah, because as soon as I come out of this, it's GG. Like, let me out, coach. Let me out. All right, so let's see. Come on. There we go. Let's go. All right, so you got single target hit. Who you hitting? All right, cool. Nice. Ooh, that was actually pretty clean there. But guess what? This is why Sonya is so annoying. And then we're going to get some cleanses here. All back. Like nothing ever happened. Yep. He might be back. No, he's not back yet. Not yet. She can't sleep her. Yeah, there's a GG. He's definitely controlling my team really well, but yeah, if I get another skill 3, I'm full sending somebody, so that shall be that. Oh no, that's it. Yep, I'm gonna get that purify. Let me see. Obero, I think on their side, he's almost back. I kind of want to work on him a little bit. Yeah, this guy is fighting for his life right now. Speed down is coming in clutch though for him right now. Ooh, good rotation. Give me that cut. We love to see it. I need to. It might be. Yeah, kind of sort of taking too long to kill me though. Yeah, he's kept my team pretty controlled this whole time. All right, let's see. Dot got me. Yeah, he might actually get me now. Well, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not sure. This is kind of any direction. Because if I get this resurrect off, oh man, that's gonna be GG. All right, good CC. Oof. Yeah, he's killing me with the lockdown. Yeah, they're perma locking me right now. Okay. And after this Obero goes, I think I cut here. We'll see. Oh, that was nasty. He actually got it. Yeah, GG. That was good stuff. Yeah, he was very, very patient that whole fight. Actually, hold on. Let me see here. I might be able to actually pull this off. All right, let's see. I'm going to bring back my Lilium. This is why you don't give up, right? Because you never know what can actually happen in these. Let's go skill 3. I could have went skill 2. But I almost feel like man, she might have her skill back up though. Yeah. Skill 2? I don't think you're skill 3 yet. All right. Maybe. Oof. That was just enough. This is crazy. Oh boy, I am taking somebody out of here. All right, so maybe the Obero is the play here because he has that dot. Yeah, Obero is a little bit more of a problem, and then we go into our buff. This is why, dude, this is why you don't give up fights, because you just never know. Now they got to deal with the Dreamweave. Oh boy. I was trying to use Obero. They wouldn't let me. Dude, this ended up actually turning into a really crazy match. GG. There we go. Yo. There we go. GG. Bro, that was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. That actually turned into something I was not expecting to do. I was trying, like, the first match into that match. Like, what the heck? All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, can I please? Dude, can I please use these two characters? Okay, so I skipped ahead because I'm like, dude, nobody's letting me actually draft this team, like, at all. And what's kind of funny is that, like, I actually had one match where somebody actually drafted a Nymphonael. I was like, bruh, I haven't seen anybody do that. And it was the first person I seen do it. So let's see here, okay? We're going to try this once again. We're going to try, okay, to get Nymphonael and Obero on the same team, okay? I think I would say I feel like these are some pretty like scary options to be up against. So let's go with the Sania, and then let's go Nymphonael. For anybody takes her, I don't think anyone out. You'll never see anyone draft Obero, right? Like, that is just something nobody does. Okay, you're going to Ting. So what they're banking on is basically stun locking, like DPSing me down, essentially. Which is very possible, right? Let's see here. I'm gonna go. Let's actually go with Freya. Okay, and we'll go Obero. And then we'll see who their last choice is. I know the Obero throws you off every time. Like, I know it does. They went Shiida. Okay, so what we're gonna work with here, Lily. We're gonna get rid of the Lily. So let's see what they got. This means the Linglo. I mean, Kazuyo has to be faster. I kind of felt like they were gonna go Lilium there, which made sense. And my Nymphonael and Freya are pretty decent in speed, so hopefully we get a little bit of a jump here. Yeah, the Kazuyo's just faster. Nothing I could do there. But they kind of get cooked. They kind of get cooked a little bit because they didn't sleep my what's it called, Sania. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hit into their team. Nice, we get the purification. Oh my god, it's letting me actually do something here. All right, so granted, we didn't get the like actual ramp that I was looking for, but we got two DPSs on their side that we have to deal with, and one of them is the Ting, the other one is freaking Shiida. Who do you hit here? I mean, to be honest, I'd rather hit the AoE than the single target. So yeah, we're gonna go with the Shiida here, right? Because all those bleeds are gonna kick in too when her turn comes, and I want to see what those ticks look like. So it's a pretty tough decision here because either way, he's not going to nuke the main team. Two advantages, attributes, and a shielder. So I would say Obero would probably be his better option here, just so that he can just kind of have her work down. I got to force res and stuff like that, right? But he's not going to do that. He actually forced my hand into getting an extra turn with my Sania. So thank you very much, sir, because now this is what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to, let me actually think about this. Let's go heal into the Sania here so we can get that like rotating back whenever we need it, and we get that all-powerful protection going. You got to use the skill 1 here because you don't have Codex of Magic on yours, which kind of does suck. We'll say that does kind of suck. All right, so they're going with that. All right, let's see here. So that Deting is pretty squishy. Let's actually go with the defense up. Immunity coverage here. I believe I actually was doing something too. Now Shield's gonna skill 3 here. It's gonna be the lighter version of the ability, so it's not too bad. All right, yeah, we're gonna work on your Deting. Your Deting is definitely your weaker link, like 1000%. Yeah, we're getting rid of him. Oh boy, look at that. That wasn't bad. Yo, actually using Obero in PvP is just kind of funny to me. And just wait till I get that skill 3. I'm gonna sink it. I'm gonna sink it. Yeah, you got to do another skill 1. It's like, who do you actually hit? Right? Like, this is tough. Now, if he was smart, he would have actually went for my Obero right there. Now, in this scenario, we're gonna actually start propping ourselves for the skill 3 with Nifonayao. It's in sync. There we go. Skill 3. I waited too. I didn't even use that. So we waited that one out. Now they're gonna be able to purify, I think, here, right? But that's perfectly okay. Because we're working down that boy Deting. He's getting beat up. Now they should have a skill 3 up, but they can't. I mean, she's really not gonna really be able to do much because I have immunity coverage now, and we get to rotate into another turn of immunity coverage, which is kind of insane. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty nuts. Let's beat him up. Oh my god. With the follow-up. Now, dude, wait till I show you guys my build with my Obero. Finally. Now, the other thing is too here, we're gonna actually, let's equalize here because we don't have to force that skill 3 yet. I think I might rotate that, maybe? Like, the Shield would have to really come through to save them right here. Nope. All right, so that gives us fair game here. Boom. Skill 3. Oh boy. Please tell me this syncs with my skill 3. Oh, it does. Okay, I'm sending her. All right, so how much damage is this about to hit for? I don't have a defense break or anything, so we're about to see. Take her out of here. I'm gonna have to slow that down so we can see it, editor. Slow it down. Dude, that was sick. Okay, that was sick. I'll take that into the promo. We will take it. Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we're gonna stop here. Okay, we're gonna stop here. Now, before we get into the last portion of the video, I want you guys to actually see what my overall build is. Currently, I am rocking 100% crit rate on her, 2.9k attack. If I could get more, I would absolutely go for it. But that's going to come with, like, you know, actually rounding off more of my stuff on, like, my shells, etc. What I'm actually rocking right now on modules, I'm running her on an Onslaught Battle Wheel, really just because this is what was accessible for the giving shell that I had. So I just wanted to kind of see, like, if I could get that to work. That might be some of the earlier, like, entries, like, stuff that some players might have as well. I haven't been able to actually get a count with better, like, shell module rolls on them. So, hey, you got to work with what you got. And obviously, this can work in some scenarios. So, what we got here, we have crit rate, we have effect accuracy, and we have attack bonus, speed subs, attack, crit damage. If you can get any crit damage, then that would definitely be nice for when she actually is hitting. Then, of course, with the effect accuracy, that's just going to help her with, like, the defense break, etc. And then on the shell, what I actually have here is, like, focus, 29% effect accuracy. Insight is actually nasty. So I like this because this also helps with, like, prevention of debuffs. Even though, like, effect accuracy, effect res isn't that crazy, some effect res still helps, right? So 52%, you're able to just get, like, right off grip at the start of the battle, and 52% effect accuracy, which is even more of why I would like, you know what, let me go ahead and just snag some of that some of that effect accuracy, because it actually gives me a good amount to be able to land something. And then this effect will reduce by 20% each turn. And then we have overclocking at 18%. Considering I'm trying to, you know, not be in the fights too long, I guess this bruiser meta is a little rough, but either way, we made it work, right? With the skill up investment and my Oberos duping, she is completely maxed out. Kind of can't help that at this point. But what I will say is that main thing that really does help out with the crit is going to be the skill 2, because that skill 2 is going to have all on its own, was that 9, 10, 11, 12%, right? Crit rate, which again is kind of the whole spiel with her skill 1, which is ultimately what gives you those chances increase to land those bleeds. And then of course, like you might have noticed in some of those scenarios where you do crit, it will also have the turn meter pushback, which is huge as well. So yeah, that's that. Now Ninfa Nayel, very, very straightforward on her build. If I can show her real quick, what I have her on right now, again, only level 3 on the skill 3, but we got her on Codex of Magic, speed, HP, right? Same thing I use for PvE, nothing too extravagant. I haven't really like invested in changing her build. I might try to put her on something else in the future, but really HP bonus, defense, HP bonus, nothing too crazy on the Codex of Magic with Swift Rush, Swift Smite. Really just looking for the speed there. Shadow Dash, Dauntless for final damage, just reducing some of that damage that I take. And then of course Surge for the HP bonus. It's, you know, that's it, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy this very last fight. This fight actually is, I can't even stress how I was not expecting this, and this is what actually inspired me to actually do this video in the first place. If you guys like content like this, okay? Even if you don't, we still doing more videos like this, but let me know if you like content like this, because we'll have a ton more like this, dude. And just really just doing more PvP in general. I get it, we got the current state of the game, but this stuff is still fun, in my opinion, right? So that's gonna be that, guys. Everybody, stay blessed. I hope you enjoy.
任務バッチリ決めようぜ。目を閉じて。今こそ夢立ちの時よ。私が先陣を切る。これが雷帝の力だ。大丈夫、準備できました。やめて、みんな大丈夫？
即戦即決。悪を切り尽くせ。
成長を感じます。鬼は私たちを見守ってくれる。
小賢しい真似を。
へっちゃらさ、少しは役に立ったかな。はい、みんな大丈夫？眠くなっちゃった？
さあ来るがいい。
準備できました。みんな大丈夫？目を閉じて。成長を感じます。やめて。みんな大丈夫？
小賢しい真似を。こんなところで倒れてたまるか。
準備できました。はい、みんな大丈夫？砕かれた夢が叫んでいる。一緒に耳を傾けて。成長を感じます。やめて。みんな大丈夫？眠くなっちゃった？目覚めこそ恵みなのよ。準備できました。心配しないで。私が守りますから。